Disclaimer. We are two regular guys who love to talk Bone Thugs and Harmony. We do not represent Bone Thugs or any Bone affiliate. We are also not Bone Thugs experts. The views and information you hear in this podcast may be based on personal opinion. Please feel free to leave corrections and clarifying information in the comments. And enjoy. Mentioned that he was signed to your Wasteland music imprint. Are there other artists on there too?
Nah. I'm doing everything personally right now. Like, I'm not looking for no artist. If I find something, then it's something special. But I'm not looking for no artist, nothing like that. But I'm looking to collab with a lot of motherfuckers. You gotta be like. The reason why I say I'm not looking for no artist is because I'm so hard on myself as an artist. So I can imagine how I could be to them as a boss. It's a difference between running a production label. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you're a producer and you got them tracks versus I'm dealing with artists and they different personalities and shit.
Yeah, for sure. There's a big difference between collaboration and being responsible for putting out another artist's music. It's a different bag of tricks for sure. Yeah. I think that's something that that was always the challenge for Bone when it came to Mo Thug. They've taken a lot of heat for the Mo Thug thing, but something we always say on the show is, hey, these were young dudes that put Cleveland on the map. There's very few people that can say.
But Bone can't keep letting Mo Thug take that heat, man, because y'all were our bosses. You feel what I'm saying? The soldier is only as mighty as his motherfucking, his superior. That's real. If y'all niggas is doing shit crazy, then of course these motherfuckers gonna be crazy. Of course shit gonna go fucked up. That's why I'm saying I'm taking my time with my Wasteland music label and not rushing in and just signing a motherfucker because he sound hot or he sound like the new thing. Nah, fuck that. We gotta grow within each other. We gotta be a family, bro. For real, cause this is all I got. I'm putting mine on the line. This is all I got. And I'm gonna just keep making good music long as the people like it.
I just got a question real quick. Earlier on, you had said, Mo Thug was the muscle, and it made me think of the track by Scant, Heart of It All. Were you around for that? Because Bone is the brain, Mo Thug is the muscle.
Bone is the brain, Mo Thug is the muscle, Heart of It All. Hell yeah, I was there. I was in the fucking studio. Through the whole process, I ate up Scant Bone's chicken wings and everything. I drank up all his beer, ate up his chicken wings. Shout out to my cousin Scano, man. I love my nigga, man. Double cheese. Real, you mentioned man. Double cheese. We live together down in Atlanta. Goddamn it, fucking around with it. Lay left us down there for about 4 months.
Damn.
We for ourselves down in that bitch. My nigga Scant came through that bitch like, Lil Cheese, what's up? What you doing, nigga? And then she, I'm going with you, nigga. I'm going to Magic City. I'm going to Strokers on Lane, nigga. Shit, let's go.
What was that like for you, being somebody born and raised in Cleveland and now you're California, you're in Atlanta? Like, culturally, like, was it a lot of change? Was there adjustment periods for you? Like, what was that like?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Cause like, people say we wild. People say Cleveland niggas wild as fuck. For real. Because we just don't give a fuck. You got some Cleveland niggas that'll run up on you and they be on some fishy shit. Then you got some Cleveland niggas that's gonna lay back, be chill. Then you got other Cleveland niggas that's go lay back, be chill, kill your ass, eat some food, fuck your cat, and leave. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, so moving to different areas, hell yeah, that shit was a definite culture shock. It was a culture shock, especially when I got to Atlanta and I started seeing all the niggas. I was down there doing a freak meet, and then I started seeing all of the women just going away for a minute, and then all these gay motherfuckers pop up, and I'm like, man, I gotta get the fuck from up here. Mm-mm. I ain't got nothing against the gay community or nothing like that. I just don't condone in that shit.
When
For
you were
real.
doing all this,
I ain't
like
like it.
when you were hopping around state to state, things like that, were you also like part of the tours, any of the Mo Thug tours, the
Hell
Bone tours during
yeah.
that time?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
I always love to hear
Favorite
about the
tour
tours.
was the L Burner tour.
Oh yeah. What a
That was
change
right
for
before I
Lazy.
went to the penitentiary too. That man, I can't get that tour about my motherfucking head. We had so much fun for 40 cities.
Wow. That's a big tour.
40 cities in 3 months.
And you like Bone Tour is usually it's like a solid lineup, you know, like it's one of them headlining, but it's always like the Mo Thugs and affiliates. And did you get like a bunch of stage time before like Lazy was on stage?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like he wasn't selfish on that shit. Like a few times we had to perform and that nigga he was too geek to perform. It was on the tour bus. We couldn't get that nigga the fuck up. But we had to go, we had to do what we had to do, man. We had to honor the contract.
Who else was on that tour with you guys?
Shit, it was me, EMT, Capone, a couple of our LA homies. Shit, we was just moving. We was moving. We didn't give a fuck.
Did you guys ever have to do any rehearsals? We never really asked anybody we've interviewed how they
Yes,
prepare for.
sometimes we did. Sometimes we did. We definitely had to do sound checks, bro. That was like mandatory. Like, you know, like I say, man, Lay was like my brother. He was going through something back then. You feel me? Like he really he was there, but he wasn't there. The nigga was asleep half the goddamn time. We had to do the radio. We had to do every fucking thing on tour.
Do you think he was under a lot of pressure just from it was finally his time to drop the solo record? Flesh had done him busy, crazy, had thug mentality, you know. So
No, Flesh was during that time. Flesh was still in jail, so
no,
there
I'm
was
just saying like they'd
definitely
all
a lot of
done.
pressure on him.
I'm s- I'm saying as far as solos, like they had all already done a solo, and now it was Lazy's turn. El Burn is out. It's always
Nah, like when he started doing his album, like he was comfortable as fuck, man. He had a studio in his house. Every house we lived in, bro, we had studios in that bitch. Like niggas didn't fuck with it, you know, but I used to go down there and go fuck with it. And I used to ask, you know, the engineers like Dave. I used to ask all them niggas, man, questions like, what you doing? Them motherfuckers that teach me how to do this shit. That's what really made me want to be a producer.
one of the questions we repeatedly got when I put up that we were going to interview you was as far as one of the most iconic Bone songs has changed the world. Lazy Bone gives you a big shout out. He shouts out PD and Studies from Immortal Thugs as well. Did you know that that was going to happen, or did you hear it like the first time
Nah,
when the
hell
record
no.
dropped?
It was like we was in the studio and shit with him, and he had to do it because we was in California when he did that song. We was up there and fucking, I think we was living in Sherman Oaks, and shit. Steve went to the fucking studio, and me and Stewan was up at fucking Universal Studios, like the theme park and shit. we was up there kicking it and shit. I used to get us in every night because I used to flirt with the bitches and shit. I get us in every night for free, like right before they closing, so we can ride all of the rides and all of that shit. And when we came home one night, shit, the nigga was like, "Hey man, I want y'all to hear this." And he played the shit, and I'm like, as soon as it came on, I'm like, "Little Red Corvette." That was the first thing that came to my mind. I'm like, "Little Red Corvette," and he started laughing, and he gave me an OE. I never forget that shit. And then when the nigga said this shit, it was like the whole room was quiet as fuck. And when we heard it the first time, we couldn't believe that shit. We was like, "What the fuck did this nigga just say?" We all three of us looking at each other like, "Does this nigga just say this? For real?" Oh, okay. Cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Like, put this one on the album.
Yeah. And they
Man,
did, and it went on to be a big single. And I'll tell you, like, your name's the way he raps it, like your name sticks out. I think that when people are like fans are rapping that
everybody
song,
asks who the fuck is Freaky G. I think that's gonna be my next campaign. I
yeah,
think that's gonna be my next marketing campaign. Who is Freaky G? Yeah. Thank you,
late,
Beyond the Harmony. Thank you so much for
yeah,
letting me
brother.
come up with a new marketing scheme for the ad.
Uh,
Yeah. Who is
Freak G's
Freaky
Freaky
G?
G. Whole road ride with me. Yeah, man.
Man, that shit was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
For real,
Yeah.
cause we was riding with Steve everywhere. I swear to God, man, I remember when we was getting kicked out of apartments and all kind of shit. We had to sleep in motherfucking cars and fucking motels and all that shit, man. It was fucked up. Everywhere we went.
So I know you still have a relationship with the Immortal Thugs.
Yeah.
Studies, of course, is in
Yeah.
it.
Matter of
What's
fact, I
your
just talked to Stu earlier today.
Yeah, we got to get him on the show too. We got to get the
Mhm.
Immortal Thugs on.
Definitely. That's
We've
my brother, man. I love my little nigga, man. I love him to death. He came out there, man, to Minnesota when I was out there a couple of years ago and shit, man. When I broke my other ankle, I broke that ankle. He came out there, man, got me up. It was like, "Fuck this shit, nigga. We out." I'm falling down the stairs and shit. This nigga, I love Stu to death, man. For real, we in the studio about to beat up some gangbangers.
I see when I was watching you had just said about the broken ankle, and when I was recently watching the backseat video, I saw that you were rocking the
Said, "Nah, the
cast.
right ankle, bro."
It didn't stop you from doing the video though. You
Hell
did that like
no.
a champ.
No, ain't nothing gonna stop me from getting my money. If I can get up and I can walk and I can get to it and I can look fly doing it, then I'm on it.
Yeah, man. No,
I ain't even got that air cast no more, big homie.
I thought you were a trooper for that. When I saw you get out the car and you were walking hard, I was like, he's not letting this stop him right here.
No, hell no. Hell no. I don't let nothing stop me, man. I'm telling you, life is too short, man. It's too precious, and people do not appreciate the time that God has given them on this planet. I'm trying to do something, man, so that I can help some other people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about me. This shit. I can do what the fuck I want to do. I ain't got no warrants. I ain't no wanted man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, shit. I live life good. I was weighing 165 pounds then. I weigh 245 now.
That video looked really good. Did you guys like? Was it a production crew you guys had, or was it
No,
somebody
man. Shout
local?
out to my homeboy Logan Kingston, man. He's one of the dopest motherfucking video dudes in the Midwest, man. He done shot for a lot of motherfuckers, man. Logan Kingston.
So we were talking about Lazy Bone, Mo Thugs 3. We covered that you still got good contact with the Immortal Thugs. I gotta ask, like, do you still have contact with Lazy? What's your relationship with Lazy? And
Yeah, we
you
just
know,
talked to each other. We just talked to each other on Thanksgiving, and AC the chemist just sent me an invite for the New Year's Eve concert that they throwing. You feel what
yeah,
I'm saying? It's gonna be
nice.
in Vegas, and they sent me a video invite. You know, they wanted to advertise my motherfucking video and you know my
Oh,
line
it's
and
dope.
all that shit, man. Hell yeah. So like I say, we doing things. I just want my brother to see that I can do things on my own. I
Yeah.
ain't got to be no hater. I ain't got to be nothing like, man. A lot of motherfuckers don't understand. Motherfuckers sued my brother, man. And I felt some type of way about that shit. Even though shit didn't work out, you know, financially between us, that's still my brother, man. And I felt some type of way like, nigga, this nigga fed your family, nigga. And you suing? This
Mm.
nigga put clothes on your kids' back, man. He put food in your motherfucking mouth. He put food in your kids' mouth, your cousins, your grannies. Oh, man. And you suing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that made me think about business a totally different way, bro.
He showed a lot of people from Cleveland, you know, the
And
world that
Steve got one of the biggest hearts in the world, man. I'm telling
yeah.
you that. My brother Lay, he got one of the biggest hearts in the motherfucking world, man. For real. And that's on both sides. I'm talking about being genuine and as a warrior.
Beyond the harmony for the fans, we celebrate. Immortal Thugs.